Hi, my group will present the project 2, and the domain we have chosen is the event booking system. So this system is allowed participants to register and book the events that are organized by different companies or the brands. So it can manage the events and the organizer information, or also the participant details and the booking records. So we choose this domain because it involves a flexible and varying data, which making the MongoDB's document-based model suitable for storing the connected information efficiently. So the objective for this project is we want to design the MongoDB backend, perform the CIUD, and also perform the advanced operation on our system. Now I will explain the NoSQL data model that we have used in our event booking system. So inside our system, we have 4 collections inside, which the first one is the organizer, which store the information about the event's organizers. The second one is our event collections, which inside contains all the details of the events. The third one is our participants, which represent the users who register for the events. And inside it includes their personal information and the events they have booking. So the last one are the bookings, and it can track the participant bookings for the events, and also it includes the payment details inside along with the booking status. So for the data type used, organizers we've just used the string, while for the events with combination of the string, and we also have the date, and we also have the number inside for the capacity and price. And we also have an arrays that use in the text. For the third one, participant, we just use the string and also the number for the age. While for the bookings, we have used the object type, which we have a object payment inside. So this is how our collection looks like. And inside it, we also have used the embedding and also the reference. We just explained about the embedding. Embedding is store the related data directly inside the document, while for the referencing, it links to the document across the collection by using a unique identifiers. So we can see from here, this is an example from our bookings collection. As you can see for this part, we have applied the referencing while we're using the participant IDs and also the event IDs to link each booking to a participant and an event. So you can see here. For the embedding part, we have use the payment information within each booking, so we can keeping the details here inside a single payment here for easier access.
My name is Yin Shen, and I'm going to explain the CIUD operations in this event booking system. So let us begin with the insert operations. Okay, first I use the insert one command to add a new participant, which is Ricky, into the participant collections. So you can see the result is at the left. Next, I use the insert many command to add multiple events into the events collection. So you can see the result is shown at the left. Okay, let us proceed with the query operation, which is the read operations. I use the find one commands to find the participant whose gender is female. So you can see the result is only show one participant whose gender is female. And next, I use the find and greater command to retrieve the events where the price is greater than 60. So you can see this event, the price is 100, which is greater than 60. And next, I use the find and less than command to retrieve the participant where their age is less than 20. So you can see at the right, the age of these two participants is less than 20. And next, I use the find and equal command to retrieve the events where the category is equal to business. So you can see the two events at the right, there is under the categories of business. And next, I use the find and in command to find the participants where the address value is match the Malacca value. Okay, you can see at the right, these two participants, their address value is equal to Malacca. And next, I use the find and end command to retrieve the events where their location is in Kuala Lumpur and their capacity is greater than 80. So you can see the result is at the right. And I use the find and all command to retrieve the event where the category is under technology or where the price is less than 30. So you can see the result is shown at the right. And next, I use the find command to query the array field to retrieve all of the event where the test array contain technology value. So you can see at the right, the text of these two events consists of the technology. And next, I use the find command with projection to retrieve all event info. So I use 1 to show the things that I want to show, and I use 0 to hide the things that I don't want to show. So in this case, I use 1 to show the title and price, and I use 0 to hide the ID. And now let us proceed with the update operations. So in this case, I update the phone number for a participant. And next, I use the update many and increase command to increase the capacity for multiple events where their categories is under technology. And next, I use the update one and push command to add a new value into the test array of the Shopee e-commerce S4 event. And next, I use the update many and pull command to remove a specific value, which is the workshop, from all of the event. Lastly, let us proceed with the delete operation. So I use the delete one command to remove a specific document in the booking collections. And next, I use the delete many commands to remove all of the participants where their address is marked.
Okay, now I will present the two advanced MongoDB techniques that we implemented to optimize our system, which are the indexing strategy and the aggregation pipeline. So first, let's look at the performance optimization. We implemented the single index on the event ID and the category fields instead of scanning the whole database. So this index allowed the system to instantly pinpoint the specific bookings or filter events. This drastically can reduce the query time. And we utilize the compile index. Then we use the create index to create a compile index on the event ID and the booking date field to optimize the query that retrieve the bookings for a specific event and shorten by booking date. The next, we use the aggregation pipeline to process the complex data analytics. In the first pipeline, we analyze the pricing. We use the match stage to filter the event that belongs to the technology category, followed by the group stage to calculate the average event price and total number of the event in the category. In the second pipeline, we identify the top performance event. We first use the group stage to calculate the total number of booking for each event, followed by the short stage to rank the event based on the number of bookings in descending order. In summary, this strategy ensures our application is both highly responsive and capable in real-time data analysis.
Hi everyone, I will be presenting for the advanced operation part, especially focusing on the sorting. Actually, the sorting is very important to make the raw data into a meaningful list to help both our users and administrator can make a better decision. So for the sorting demonstration, first we look at the user's perspective first. We use the ascending order on the price field. As you can see in the screenshots here, the RN20 appears first. So it can help the users to find the affordable tickets easily, and we use the commands. The number one is to tell the MongoDB to sort from the low to high. And second, for the admin's perspective, we use the descending order sort. We sorted the bookings by payment amount. This puts the highest transactions like this, the 100 record at the top to help the admins track the revenue and the VIP customers easily. Yeah, so that's all from the sorting demonstration parts.
Me as a database designer, I am responsible to design the overall NoSQL database for the event booking system. And I create the collections for the organizers, events, participants, and also bookings with the sample documents by using the arrays, embedded document, and also the reference. And I need to ensure the data is logically connected and also the realistic for the CIUD and also the advanced MongoDB operation for the next.
My name is Yin Shen, and I'm the CIUD specialist in this project. And I'm responsible to handle all of the CIUD operations in this event booking system. And I implemented the data insertion to populate the system, and I developed the search queries to retrieve all of the data I need. I manage the data updates for the database modification, and I'm also executing the delete commands to remove specific data to ensure that the database is accurate.
I am a data analyst in this project, and I'm responsible for optimizing data access and supporting analytic query within the event booking system. I implemented indexing on key field to enhance the query efficiency and ensure the performance-oriented data analysis. Finally, I developed the aggregation pipeline to generate the meaningful summary and analyze the patterns such as the event pricing and the booking distribution.
Finally, I would like to summarize my contribution as a database administrator in this project. First, I implemented the sorting functions to organize the events and bookings, such as listing out the items by price or payment amount. After that, I analyzed and documented how the indexing strategies can optimize the query speeds compared to a standard collection scans. Also, I documented a few technical challenges we faced throughout this project, like script errors and software limitations. And lastly, I identified the NoSQL injection execution risk, define the access controls, and outline the data consistency constraints. So that's all from my part, and that's all from our group. Thank you.